Let's day trade. Okay, guys, so we are going to be day trading today, live, like we always do. Can we make money today? Will gold and the market continue to go down? Gold is actually breaking lifetime highs. I'm sorry. Will the markets continue to correct? I don't freaking know. We're going to pull up our accounts. Will we get bullish or red action? I don't know. Let me put up, what, 2 charts? There's gold. There's the E-mini on the right side. We're going to pull up our account here on the left side. We'll do a countdown until the opening bell here, chat. Did redirect work? It should have worked. Yes, it did. All right, Sam. I'm going to check that keyboard out, bro. Let me see. I'm going to take a picture of you saying that. There we go. Keyboard. All right, guys. Redirect worked, right? It should have worked. So does the dollar drop mean anything? So did the Dixie fall too? I didn't watch the Dixie, but it fell as well? Interesting. I mean, it fell because lower payroll data came out, right? So it's directly pegged to that type of stuff, you know. All right, guys, we are day trading the opening bell live today. Let's do it. We are day trading the opening bell live. Nonfarm payroll data expected at 185. It drops right here. Yeah. Nonfarm payroll data came in at like 117. Let me put it up on screen again. What did it show up as? Look at that. Much weaker data. Definitely not a good move. All right, guys. Let's do this. I think I'm going to short, to be honest here. Although we are down a lot, I think I'm going to short. We got 2 contracts here. We're going to try to build up a cushion in pre. Right now, we're going to try to build up a cushion in pre-market. I'm short right now. If we bounce up a little bit more, I might add to it. All right, so we added to it. We're not going to add any more to this, though. We're in 4 contracts now. Definitely doesn't look good. See if we can come back down a little bit. I also built up a couple scripts. I'll probably bust those out right now and see if we can get some good results from this. There we go. Back to flat. Much better. Almost green. Flat on the position. You know you want to drop. Come on. We're tracing all the way back up. I'm going to cut this. I don't like the risk of holding it. I cut half of it, sorry. It looks like it was the good move, too, because we got out right before this big rip. Big rebound back up here. Yeah, so we got 23 minutes until the opening bell. All right, so we're right at the top of the range. I want to make sure this is the right account. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's the right account. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to scalp this move a little bit, actually. All right, so we're in short 2 contracts. Let me show you guys the trade before it goes. We're at the top of the range. All right, we took another piece off here. This brought our losses down a decent amount. We're in 1 contract. We'll add a little bit more, see if we get another flush down here on this big green candle. There we go. All right, we took a little bit more off here. All right, so we're out. So we just made about 40 bucks day trading that. So we are out. Made about 40 bucks. I'm going to put a timer up on the screen here, chat. So we got about 20 minutes left until the opening bell, guys. About 20 minutes. I'll put the timer in the top right corner, right around the gold chart. We look rangy right now to me. So what we look like here is like rangy. And I don't know if everybody's waiting for the open or what, but what about my treasury bill position? Okay, good. We're back up green on that one. If we push back up here, I'm gonna short this again. We got a lower low here, so I'm gonna short. I'm gonna add to my short. Take a piece off of that to protect it. See if we get a flush down. I didn't really get the best fill on that last little bit. I'm gonna cut this. I don't like that strength. Yeah, I just want a silent one, Sam, is what I need. I need a silent keyboard. Everybody complains about my typing. And I type fast, and so I know it's loud. But yeah, everybody complains about it. I like this upwick a little bit more. We'll take 2, add to it too. I know I'm kind of betting against momentum here. We'll add 4. But I like the possibility of a range bound trade. But it's just so choppy back and forth here. So like we're getting in and out and in and out. I'd like a little bit larger gain. There we go. So we caught a little bit there. 2 contracts now. There we go. Better. We'll let this stabilize and then maybe add to it if it looks better. There we go. I think it looks better. There we go. Let's get another piece off. Back to green slightly. Alright, so we're out. We made a little bit there. Again, we're down 60 bucks, pretty small. Goal is to trade small until the opening bell, and then we're going to day trade a little bit larger. All right, let me do a poll here. Are you red or green day trading on the week? I'm definitely red. All the experts said buy in fear time, isn't it? Yeah. Well, buy when blood is running in the streets is the quote. Right, so we're shorting the top of this range now. We're gonna take 2 contracts and try to let this play out a little bit longer though. Maybe we'll add a little bit more, but the goal is to let this work a little bit more and see what happens. I'll try to add here, but we do have strength coming through. We're at the top of the range, so I'm hoping the range continues and we get a good trade. We're basically flat here, or a little bit close to flat. There we go, back to flat. Top of the range. Slightly green. Again, I want to let this play out. We're basically flat here. Struggling to hold. This is good, hopefully. Alright, we took a piece off, locked the profit in. We could be a little bit more loose with the rest. Alright, SPY's still turning up though, so the SPY looks okay. I just want to see if we reject the top of this range that we're in and continue sideways until the open is what I'm like trying to bet on here, but easier said than done. We're flat now though, so it just keeps popping right back up. I hate it when something goes right back down to my entry price. Doesn't quite go under it, but looks like it's going to break down and then just kind of goes right back. The longer it tries up here and fails, though, the better it looks. Again, SPY's about to hit 200 EMA too. Gold's actually breaking down a little bit more. I think the momentum's on the upside though, just because we've had so much red action over the previous few days that there is a chance that we rebound some today, which is what it kind of looks like so far pre. We're at the very top of the range though, so like I want to let this test here. Like you kind of see this line. That's what I want to let it test, and we're back down to closely flat on this position. BR from Germany? Hey, what's up, Dennis? So you're in Germany now? Welcome, man. Oh, man, so I looked down for a second reading the comments, and it's a mistake. Market turned up. It's all good. We'll come back to it. Yeah, so NVIDIA is influencing the market here. There's the E-mini. I'm going to put NVIDIA up on the bottom chart here so we can watch it, too. NVIDIA back up to 105s, so... Apple signals to the world they don't need NVIDIA. See their AI paper. They're doing it with Google TPUs, not NVIDIA GPUs. Not a good sign. This is going to snowball into big V for NVIDIA. And NVIDIA might drag the rest of the market down too, is the problem, you know. All right, guys, let's get ready to day trade the opening bell, chat. We got 15 minutes. 15 minutes. The SPY at 536s. We did reject here, chat. The only problem I see here, like the only reason I'm not willing to short the top of the range anymore, even though we did kind of come back down some here, but I'm skeptical because of this higher trend line here. Like look at this trend line. I think this is possible. That's the trend line I'm worried about and concerned about taking shorts on. But it's also possible, guys, like, it's also possible we do this and do a kind of like a head and shoulders play and then maybe go like this or just kind of break down instead. Instead, just kind of come back down and we got more of like a head and shoulders here. See the head, the two shoulders, you know. We're just kind of guessing right now. This is the NASDAQ 100 futures contract. So, again, if you want to day trade futures, you can check out Apex. They're a funded account program. They give you a demo, test your skill. If you pass the test, they fund you. If you fail, you only lose what you pay for. This is a funded account on Apex. Again, it's a 50K funded account. There's the link if you want to check it out. You can use my coupon code. They are a sponsor, though. They pay me money. I'm biased. Can't guarantee anything. You want to confirm it all with them first. Yeah, Intel down massively today. Hey, baby. All right, guys. Gold symbol is GC something on Trade-Evade. Yeah, so look, here's that ascending trend that we talked about. That's the reason we stopped shorting. Gold is GCN4. No, not GCN4. The liquid one you want is GC, maybe GCU4 is probably the current gold symbol. See, even this one's not the most liquid. Is there a better gold symbol, guys? Right now? I'm trying to think of like, okay, so GCZ4. Did rollover happen? Rollover didn't happen in futures, right? But GCZ4 looks like the most liquid. But I might be wrong. Gold traders chat, like confirm it with them first because I don't know for sure. All right, basically the market is all the way back up, chat. relative to where we were. All right, guys. So, sitting tight, waiting here. Opening bell in 10 minutes, chat, 10 minutes. Still following that kind of ascending trend line. Yeah, so I see the Z50, yep, NFP levels, John. Yeah, for sure. Why market tanked? There's a lot of market tank. This is why I think the market tanked, guys. And again, y'all can agree or disagree with this thesis. All right, I think the market tanked for a few reasons. A, hyperextension in microchips, right? Microchips are up a lot. Nvidia started to correct. Rest of the market, especially the tech, the Magnificent Seven stocks, corrected with it, right? That's A, right? B is yesterday, the day before, Wednesday actually, we had the FOMC meeting where they basically projected rate cuts in September. All right, rate cuts coming soon. Extension in microchips. Number 3 is we had geopolitical conflict news yesterday that certainly sparked a lot of fear in markets, tanking the markets. Number 4 is we had major tech earnings that were mostly negatively reacted to. Number 5, today we had payroll data and unemployment that showed up much weaker than expected economic-wise. So the economy was much weaker than expected at 4.3% unemployment and 114K payroll numbers. The payroll is the weak one. 4.3 unemployment is not crazy high. You know, like you're going to get people acting like it's crazy high. It's not. At the same time, though, I'm okay with one cut next month. And, you know, I'm okay with like a 50 basis point next month and then waiting. But that's why the market's down. Macro geopolitical instability, yeah. Yeah, gold broke lifetime highs today, though. I would just be careful today, guys. Let me see how many people are. So 36% are green. Most people are red day trading this week. I'm red too, to be honest. I appreciate the honesty, though, guys. So shout out to my day traders on the vote, on the polls. We asked people, are you red or green day trading this week? 63% are red, as am I. I'm red too. So at least it's not just me. Yeah, he's almost certainly cutting in September. Yeah, Snap. I'm in Snap. Snap at $10 a share too. Weak. I started to hear that Connor. Lost my PA. Started to hear that D. A lot of people did this like these past few weeks, to be honest, man. Massive. Like, not what we've gotten this week. Like, why is a lot of people lost accounts this week? Number 1, they're trading too large. Number 2, it's difficult to trade, man. Why is it difficult to trade? Because the volatility has been crazy. Like, the volatility has been absolutely ridiculous. If you look at, like, if you look at the VIX, right, the VIX is up a huge amount. You know, the VIX, gold is up big, which is always a sign of volatility, and especially in the economy. But look at the VIX. The VIX is up to 21s. So look, here's a 20-day chart on the VIX. So the VIX, if you don't know what the VIX gauge is, it gauges volatility, right? If you want to know why so many people are losing money right now in markets, day trading, short-term trading, it's because look at the VIX volatility increase. Like, so the VIX volatility has increased a lot. It's basically doubled since the start of July. That's a lot more volatility than people are used to. And so what's happening to people is that they're getting ranged up big and then down big and then right back up big and then up more and then down really big and then down more, right? Like, they're just getting wicked out of there. And yeah, how do you combat this? You trade small, chat. You buy small. I'm trading micro contracts right now. And again, most smart people are going to be taking some type of similar adjustments because again, you got to trade small in super crazy moments. I know everybody wants to get rich. You're gonna get broke fast if you try to get rich quick, and so just be smart, guys. Be smart. Trade small right now. It doesn't make sense not to, unless you're investing, and then you can do whatever you want. You can buy the dip, you can do whatever, but I'd be careful personally. Yeah, you're gonna have to look that up. OD, a lot of, yeah, it's too controversial, and you know, yeah, we just gotta avoid it. But yeah, there's geopolitical stuff going on. Yeah, so Pawn clipped a few seconds of my old stream. This is, look at my old streams here, guys. Like, check this out. Like, this is such a, if y'all want to see where I've gone or where I've been versus where I am now, like, look at this. Yeah, like, look at this, chat. So this is from 7 years ago. This is me day trading penny stocks, right? Like, you can see the difference. Like, we got 12,000 views, but I used to post these videos. Like, look where I started. Like, right now we got 64,000 views in the last 48 hours. So my channel is, you know, we've evolved. But like, listen to how I sounded here. Like, look at these old streams. This is the old beginner trading.
What's up, guys? Today's my second day trading. I'm sorry I didn't get a video out to you guys yesterday. I have a small $1,500 account in SureTrader. I'm down 187 bucks plus commissions. And
down
so,
big.
You know,
that's a lot to be at the time, bro. That was not happy.
I was not happy. About 2 months prior to this, and you know, got pretty good at it, I thought. But you know,
listen to my country accent.
Transition to real money is a lot more tricky than people think. People have success paper trading, but they don't understand that, you know, they don't fear aggression with paper trading. You're not worried about losing money. You can care less.
True.
Fake money.
Still true.
If you're down, it's not the end of the world, and so
still true, guys. But yeah, that's where we were 7 years ago, and now we've polished the channel up a lot. Shout out to me, old John. My country accent has gone away. I'm from South Louisiana, right? My country accent has basically disappeared over the past 7 years. I guess not only for being in Texas, but also running these live streams you know, my accent's just changed, I guess. Going back to my roots again, I'm from South Louisiana. Tesla bouncing back up a little bit. The VIX is crazy high. We got 2 minutes chat until the opening bell here. 2 minutes. I'm gonna put NVIDIA in the queue up, maybe SPY in the queue. Yeah, those are fun times, man. Those are fun times. Again, I started my channel back in the day because there were so many gurus selling courses for thousands of dollars on nonsense, and you know, I wanted to just be I wanted to be different. I didn't want to be the same old gimme, buy my course, sell my service, like nonsense plug or whatever. I'd rather just give people stuff for free, tell people I'm not an expert, and like people appreciate that enough to follow. And that's what happened. You know, plan worked. Anyways, the SPY and the NASDAQ still churning up here, guys. Look at the SPY bouncing up, the NASDAQ pushing up a little bit, heading into the opening bell in about 1 minute. 1 minute. So be ready. Yeah, sorry, Go. You're not going to be able to plug your own stuff, brother. Your accent was a lot stronger. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely a lot stronger. No, it wasn't that bad. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Palantir. Sounded so young. I was young, dude. Honestly, I was young. I was a little pup. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the opening bell. Good luck. Evil? Yeah, man, giving people completely free content, telling people you're not an expert, not selling a course, not even claiming to be a good trader, telling people you don't know about stuff. Super evil, bro. 5 seconds, chat. 5 seconds. Let's see what we get at the opening bell. Giving people free economic data, too. Are you looking for shorts? Yeah, I look for whatever presents itself. We got this big dump at the opening bell. So there's the open, guys. Whatever presents itself, though. No, it's still not much, you know. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I'm from like 45 minutes east of New Orleans, you know. And so my accent is a little bit, I'm not gonna say it's a city accent, but it's different than people from like Thibodeau, you know. It's just a different accent. There's a lot of different Louisiana accents. When you go up north in Louisiana, it's more kind of like nasally Alabama accent. When you go south, it's more like Cajun. Depending on how close you are to New Orleans, it's like more city, almost like Cajun city accent. So yeah. Anyways, big downwick. So we're getting a lot of bullish pressure, at least over the last couple minutes. But now we're filling that gap back down. So we're gonna wait and try to let this thing play out. Poirier's got a Lafayette accent. So Poirier's from Lafayette, which is a little bit more east, or no, a little bit more west. I mean, so Poirier is a much more Cajun accent. Like Poirier, Daniel Cormier, you know, they're both from Lafayette. You know, I know some people in Lafayette. I got a lot of friends in Lafayette. They're very distinct accent. SPY just broke lows, market hours, broke the low of that first candle, broke down that opening range. Still waiting here. All right, so there's the open. I want to be optimistic and bullish, and I'm going to try. I'm going to buy this dip a little bit early to the opening bell. All right, we're going to cut piece, and then we're going to sell at the opening bell, so just to get out. So we just scalped a little bit of move at the opening bell. We'll see if we hold this. Yeah, let's see what NVIDIA does. NVIDIA at 104s, chat, right at 104s, hitting that 200 EMA exponential level, but if it rejects, it might drag the market down with us. So watch NVIDIA very closely. The nuance of the current market is like whether NVIDIA can break over 104.60s. My favorite word is nuance, apparently. But if NVIDIA can break over this 200 EMA level short term, that's an optimistic sign for it. If, you know, but it doesn't mean it's going to keep going up. Maybe it breaks and just fakes everybody out. It's probably, like, I'm probably going to take a little bit more time before I start trading large. Yeah, MicroStrategy. Where's Bitcoin at throughout all this? Did Bitcoin dump or did people get more optimism? Bitcoin had a positive reaction to payroll data. I guess more people hedging against inflation and recession risks through crypto, no? Tesla rejecting, SPY still breaking down, so we're looking weak. This is kind of looking like a head and shoulders to me right now, chat. So what I think could happen, and again, it's just possible. Number one, I think we could go like this, right? A head and shoulders will be the shoulders, and then the head, right? That's why it's called a head and shoulders. It's possible we get that. It's also possible that we just kind of dump down here. What was your original recommendation? Oh, Bitcoin breaking highs of the day. Big red drop, guys. Big red drop. And this is specifically from NVIDIA getting rejected at that 200 EMA level. So look, there's the rejection at 200 EMA. There's the decrease in price. And then here's the big negative reaction. Because again, the whole market's following microchips right now. If microchips are weak, If NVIDIA and microchips are weak, the market will probably follow it. But we're getting a lot of red action now from something else. What is this? All right, what is this? Look at this. SPY dumping down. So this is not NVIDIA. This is something else. I gotta exit out of some stuff. Alright guys, we're still waiting for the market to stabilize a little bit. We've had a lot of red action over the past couple minutes. A lot of red action. And so we're seeing if the market stabilizes or not. I'm trying to keep my wits about me, waiting for the market to... Apple pushing up. Supermicro Semiconductors is dumping. When was their earnings? Yeah, Supermicros is down to 600. All right, NVIDIA started to bounce back here, guys. But I don't know how I feel. Part of me wants to buy this dip. We'll try it. Risky. I'm going to take one contract and then maybe add to it. We can stabilize up here. It's better. All right, 2 contracts now. Took half off, protect the trade a little bit more, but then we're just getting dumped on. I'm going to add to this position now, see if we retrace right back up. There we go, we're back to flat on this one. There we go. Alright, so we made most of our money back. NVIDIA's starting to rise back up to the 200 EMA. All right, so look at this big rebound here. NVIDIA over the 200 EMA, dragging the market all the way back up here. Will it be a head and shoulders? I'm going to try it. One small contract here. It's definitely risky because NVIDIA is all the way back up to 105s. But 2 contracts, take half off there. All right, so we're out. So again, we're looking for that head and shoulders pattern that we talked about here. Still trying to make some money here. We'll see if we can keep doing it. Again, I would be careful today, though. NVIDIA's still breaking highs. All right, we're now short. All right, we took half off here. Could have made a little bit more. 2 contracts now. Took another half off. A lot of volatile pushes here in markets. Yeah. NVIDIA just broke over 106s or 105s. Alright, so we got 2 contracts here. We'll start trading a little bit larger. We got 4 contracts here on a big purge up. Oof. Definitely not liking this. Let's see if we retrace a little bit, but I gotta cover at least part of this. Yep, well, we're down a couple $100 now. We were looking for the head and shoulder pattern, but NVIDIA is just too strong right now. And again, so we're probably going to sit on our hands. It hasn't been an easy time to day trade, for sure. We might pull up one of our other funded accounts. We got a couple of them. I just don't want to give too much back, in all honesty, to the market. I don't want to give too much back, especially days like crazy days today, where we've had so much volatility. We got a couple funded accounts. The job is to avoid major, like, massive drawdowns in these accounts, and so that's kind of the goal. If we can avoid a huge, ridiculous drawdown, that's good. And And that's what we want, you know. Make sure we're in the right account before we start clicking buttons. All right, cool. All right, yep. All right, we're switching here. Different account. Massive rebound all the way back up from this, guys. All the way back up. SPY is now green on the day. Intel's still dumping down, though, chat. Crazy day. Tesla at 215s here, so Tesla moving up. Look at this huge green action. Four contracts. Took a little bit off here. All right, so we're out. So we just made about $100 on this account. Attack at the top of that range. AMD leading up. All right, guys. Two contracts again. All right, so we're up about $122 in this account. Tesla all the way back up too. Yeah, gotcha. I'll check out the Corsair one. Big pullback here. So it looks like most people are red day trading, as am I. Yeah, Larry, let's be respectful, dude. Let's be respectful, Larry. Yeah, so we got this big move up. It doesn't mean it's gonna hold. Nvidia is just so volatile right now, guys. I would just be very careful. Like, I'm being careful in everything, to be honest, dude. I don't trust anything right now. Silver ripping. What's up, Jose? Nvidia was $100 high. It was low $100 high. 124 range for 110. Yeah, dude, crazy volatility. Bitcoin is flying. I see Bitcoin running up big, man. I do see Bitcoin moving. Bitcoin up to 66K. Apple. Yeah, Apple at 224s. Apple does look good. Yeah, so we've come all the way back down. I'm gonna buy this dip. 2 contracts. Maybe add to it if we get some good pressure. All right, well, we don't need it. All right, so we're out. So we're up about 180. So we're kind of flat. You know, we lost a couple $100. We're up a couple $100 on this account. Choppy day though. Big down range, big up range. A lot of people are trying to make all these crazy stuff, but again, kind of a choppy day, neutral day, honestly. And again, remember, Chad, I'm going to put this up just so you guys know. Listen, I am not an investment professional. I'm not liable if you lose. You always got to make your own assessment. Trade responsibly. Nothing I say or do here should be taken as investment advice. I'm definitely not telling you what to buy, how to buy anything. Obviously, I'm one of the top 3, could be one of the top 3 best or worst traders of all time ever in the world right now. I think today I graduated to top 2.5 traders in the world. If you haven't already, understand, I'm not an investment professional. I'm not liable. I do trade off stream. You're not going to see all my trades. I'm not even claiming to be profitable or some great trader. Don't copy me. Not an investment professional. Understand CFTC 4.41. Hypothetical or simulated performances have limitations. Also, check out Apex if you want to day trade with me. Listen, if a lot of day traders are losing, do not risk thousands of your own money. It makes absolutely no sense to, Chad. It genuinely does. Like, these funded account programs get some hate, but I don't understand why. Like, the reality is, they give you a demo and they test your skill. Most day traders are going to lose. And so I think that's the same here. Most day traders are going to lose this as well. It's a lot cheaper to lose on Apex than it is to put up thousands of your own money and lose that. Most of the time, at least. They're a sponsor, so I'm biased. Don't copy me. But you can get 25K in funding if you pass the test. If you fail it, you're out 30 bucks. It's a lot cheaper than risking your own money. You still have some pressure to succeed, so you're learning how to trade under pressure, but you're not taking the massive risk that you are putting up thousands of dollars of your own money. But if you pass it, you got to make 1,500 without losing 1,500 first while following these rules and conditions. If you pass it, you get 25K in funding with a 90% split, and they pay out hundreds of millions of dollars to their traders. If you lose, you're out 30 bucks. It's the best of both worlds, in my opinion. You also get real-time data, which again, guys, this is the crazy part. Like, people hate on these, but like the crazy part is, guys, if you were going to pay for real-time data yourself, like real-time futures data, guess how much it costs? Most of the time it's going to cost around 30 bucks. A little bit more, maybe a little bit less, around the same. The value is there, right? Teaches you how to trade. It's a great way to learn. Check them out if you want to help support your boy here in this channel. Here's the link. Check it out. All right, I'm buying this dip. We got a big cushion on the day that we can play with here. Major support level right here. I don't know how I feel about this. I'll try to add to this once. All right, we're out. And then a massive dip. So we just lost some of our profit. Man, that's a big dip. We'll come back to it. Maybe try. See if we can stabilize right here. There we go. There we go. All right, we're right back to where we were. So we're up 170 again, and then we continue down here. This looks bearish to me, to be honest. But like, we have such choppy action today. Who knows, man? Bonds ripping. Discount code is BT. BT, beginner trading. Always get you the max discount. Yeah, and just for full transparency, I trimmed up my portfolio a lot this morning. A lot. So, you know, yeah, I trimmed up my portfolio a lot this morning. Yeah. I wonder how my signals work on crypto. Okay, we're gonna see a 5-minute chart. I think Bitcoin mostly moves in like 5-minute charts, right? I'm checking out my crypto Bitcoin. Like, look, here's Bitcoin, right? So again, I've developed this indicator. Right, here's Bitcoin. Right, you put up a 5-minute chart. Bitcoin's flying right now, though, guys. Look at Bitcoin, all the way up to 66,000. We're gonna have to do a crypto show soon. But I developed this indicator. On a 5-minute chart, look at it. It's pretty accurate. Like, look at this. So I developed this myself. Like, look at this. 5-minute chart, boom. 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 Literally 4 for 4 on a 5-minute chart for my indicator here. I got to keep playing with it. We'll see how that goes, but yeah. Top 3 indicators in the world right now, I think. All right, back to day trading futures, chat. Oh, what have I added? I added some type of other system here. Let me get this up. There we go. All right, market bounced all the way back up. We're completely middle range, though, so I just don't trust this at all. I just don't trust this at all. At checkout page trending, yeah, you like look, the way it works is you put your card info in, you select the coupon code that you want before you process the payment. Usually, at least, it's gonna send you, like, look, I'll show you. I'll have to show you another time. Again, it's up to you. It doesn't matter either way. All good. Again, I don't have any paywalls behind my content, so like you don't have to buy anything or anything like that. Like that's one thing that I've been very rigid in, is that like I wanted to be somebody that like you didn't, to access content, you never had to pay. All right, so you never have to pay if you want content. Even becoming a member here just gets you like these coveted, some would say majestic emojis. You know, look at Beardless John. Super majestic. I know, that's what I thought, dude. Look at Beardless John. You know. Flat range today, chat. Flat range. Alright, guys. My account is green. This account's green. If you want to see, this is an actual funded account, a 50K funded account. This account that I'm currently on right now, including today's profit, is, and this is the one I'm about to take a withdrawal in. I just have to change. I just got to change. Yeah. So this is a PA account, as you can see on Apex. I'm up $3 grand plus in it, a little bit over $3 grand net. You can see that right here. But again, I've kind of had this one just sitting. I have to change my LLC. So it's in an LLC, so I have to change and mess with some stuff. With that said, though, I'm going to short this if I can. One contract starting. We'll add one more piece to this and just get punished, I guess. Come on, drop. Do it. Drop. Do it now. There we go. Alright, we're out. But yeah, so again, we gotta do some stuff with LLCs or whatever, but we're gonna be withdrawing from them pretty soon. Alright. Alright guys, what'd you guys see? Ugh, man. Breakdown happened. Bullish or bearish right now? Do you think we go up or down now following this chat? You still don't think a recession is starting? No. Not right now, at least. Look, 4.3% unemployment is not a recession indicator. Yeah, payroll numbers were low, but one bad payroll report doesn't equal a recession. Now, the recession is 2 consecutive losing GDP quarters, and last time GDP, really recently, within a couple weeks ago, was at 2.8%, brother. You know, like, I'm not saying everything's good or fine. I'm not even saying the economy's good, but I think people say, hey, people are unhappy, we must be in a recession. Recession has to do with the amount of spending that's going on. And so one bad economic report, like you can't sensationalize things, right? Like you got to take a step back and look at it from both sides. Of course, it's an election year, and so one side is saying the other side is doing bad, and one side is saying their side is doing good, and the economy's good, and so there's a lot of like polarization in terms of what's going on. But yeah, right now, by the technical definition, we're not in a recession. The yield curve is also still inverted, right? And so I'm not saying we don't hit a recession. I'm just saying it's not right now. Like if we do, it'll be in like 6 months to a year. And we'll see. Well, the SOM rule is good, Tunka, which says, is it over 4.3 or 4.4% for the SOM rule? I'll have to go back and look, but it's a good indicator. So is the yield curve inversion as well, but it's not a perfect one, so we'll see. We got some data coming out in 5 minutes, but it's nothing major here. All right, chat. Yeah, we got factory orders coming out today. We'll see if that influences things here in 4 minutes, but yeah. Right, but I mean, all we have to go by is the data, Tony. Like, it's really, anybody can, like, look, I'm going to say it like this. Nobody screams manipulation more than somebody that's wrong, okay? You see it with AMC GameStop, where they say, oh, AMC is going to moon. It's going to go to up to $1,000+ a share. And then when it doesn't, they say, it would have, but manipulation, guys. And again, I'm in AMC and GameStop. I hope they go up. But my point is, nobody cries manipulation more than somebody that's wrong. Okay? I'm not saying things look perfect for the economy. I think there's certainly negatives in the economy right now. I think prices are really high. But what the Fed's been hawkish for the last year straight for a reason. Like, they're trying to push the economy down. They're trying to push payroll down because it combats inflation, right? Like, that's why rates are higher, I'll say. They're not even conventionally high. But digressing back to the point, the reason the Fed is keeping a restrictive monetary policy is to push it down. And so it's like, okay, if the Fed's, like, the context is, if the Fed's maintaining a restrictive stance economics and policy wise, and then the market goes down, or the economy gets a little bit weaker because of it, which is the natural consequence of it. Like, I don't think we can call that a recession, I think that they're doing this intentionally to combat inflation. I just think that we have to look at the numbers objectively, and maybe we do hit a recession. I don't know. Nobody knows, right? There's a lot of indicators that say we might, but there's also indicators back in 2020 that said that we would in 2020, and then we didn't, or 2021 or 2022. But that depends on the technical definition of it. Like, my issue is this, okay, is that a lot of people cry and cry. They changed the definition of a recession, and they'll cry and cry about that years ago. And I agree. I think we were in a mild recession in 2022, right? But now, whenever we're not in the technical definition of a recession, now they're trying to claim, now they're going by something outside of the technical definition. And so it's kind of like they criticize it if economists in 2022 went outside the definition of a recession, and now a lot of people screaming recession now are going outside the technical definition of a recession, So, like, I don't know. We'll see. In the end, I've had people scream recession. Very rarely does it actually happen, but it might, and we'll see. The other thing is, like, does the Fed choose to print money again and do quantitative easing? If the Fed stimulates the economy in that way, it might save us from a recession. I don't think we should. I would rather us go into a recession and have prices correct versus print more money and spike prices again, personally, myself. But, that's subjective, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, here we go. We got this last report, and then we're going to shut it down and enjoy our weekend. So we got this last report. Very busy week. Here we go. Again, factory orders expected at minus 2.7%. Minus 2.7%. We'll see if we hit it. Yep. Data drops in about 20 seconds. Not a huge report, though. We'll see what we get. All right, guys, here we go. Yeah, maybe Sam. All right, there's the report. Data came in at minus 3.3% for factory orders. Again, it's not a huge report. It didn't influence markets, but it came in at minus 3.3%. Fun week. Guys, listen, it's a fun week. Yeah. I love you all. Y'all have a great day. Happy day. Be careful out there in the markets. They're spicy today. You know, love you all. Have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Y'all be good. Be safe this weekend. Yeah, it's definitely not a fun week. Fun, you know. I'm using fun to describe crazy volatility and red, brutal action here. Is why I'm using fun. So, fun means crazy. Have a great weekend. Bring back donations for mustard. Hey, capitalism thriving. I'll see you guys later.